start with an OP rather than doing it beforehand. So it'll be a little bit different tonight, but we're so excited to have so many new faces in the room. If you are a guest, stand up. There's a lot of you in the room, so if you're not Yay! Okay, y'all can sit. We're so glad that you're here to join us for training tonight. It's our hope that you just have a fun time, that it's just relaxing, get to meet some new friends, get to check out some pretty jewelry, and maybe even win some prizes. That's always fun, right? Right. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with an OP, which if you are a new person in the room and you're wondering, what in the world is an OP? Are y'all thinking that right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I would be too. OP stands for Opportunity Presentation. I'm not going to sit here and do a presentation and bore you to death. I'm just going to give you a couple of facts about Premier. Because maybe you came because you have been a hostess before and somebody invited you and said, oh my gosh, you would be great at this. You should come and hear a little bit more about Premier. Or maybe you've been thinking, hey, I do want to know more about Premier because this could be a great opportunity for me. Or maybe you're just a supportive friend who came to hang out and eat some cake and have fun. And this will just give you a little bit more information about what your friend does so that you can support her, okay? Y'all ready? Okay. So hey babe, will you hand out some notes to these girls?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, he'll get you some notes that way in case you want to take some notes. You're welcome to. For my jewelers in the room, I'm actually going to do this a little bit different than probably what you have heard before. So you might even learn something new and might want to take notes too, okay? So I am going to give you 2 things that makes Premier a little bit different from all the rest of the direct selling companies out there, okay? Because you know there's a ton of things you could choose from. So if you are considering getting into something, there's 31, there's Pampered Chef, there's Candlelight. There are so many options out there, but we think Premier is the best. And so we're going to give you 2 reasons why we think Premier is the best, okay? The first reason is because it's a biblically based business, okay? Which I love that about Premier. They are truly built on biblical principles, and everything they do is really just to honor God and to serve people. So that really sets them apart from all of the rest of the other direct selling companies out there. They started on 4. There were 4 visions that they had when they started the company. The first one was for missionaries. And so their goal behind starting this business was because they wanted to support missionaries. And they do that in 63 countries. They support missionaries in over 63 countries. Isn't that awesome? Love that. This is still under the first thing. But the second, under the first, is that they started Premier for moms. And so for any moms in the room, whether you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom or whether you just want to cut back on hours, or maybe you are a stay-at-home mom and you need an outlet, or maybe you work a full-time job and you still need an outlet because you need something fun to do, this is a great mom job. It's also great for single moms. This has changed a lot of single moms' lives because single moms are actually able to be stay-at-home moms and do Premier. Which would never really happen otherwise because Premier has a great, they actually pay out really well. And they also began for people in the ministry. So maybe your husband or somebody is in the ministry. This is a great way for you to be in ministry with them and to be able to bring an additional income home. Okay, so that's the first thing that makes Premier different. The second thing that makes Premier different is that they have a golden guarantee. So if you do purchase jewelry in Premier, and it should break, a clasp should break, or a stone should fall out, Premier is going to replace that for their customers for free up to 60 days, and then after that it's just $5 plus tax. There is not a lot of other direct selling companies out there that have that in place when things break, because things do break on occasion, don't they? Have y'all ever had something and it's broken? Yes, everyone should shake their heads. So I love that Premier takes care of us like that, okay? So those are 2 reasons that Premier is different from other direct selling companies. Okay, now I want to tell you 2 ways that you can make money doing Premier, okay? The first way is just doing jewelry shows. How many of my guests have been to a jewelry show before? Okay, almost all. Who has not been to a jewelry show before? Nobody? Oh, a long time ago. Okay, good. I was going to say. Okay, so the jewelry show is the first way to make money in Premier, and I love that they have the jewelry show in place because some newer direct selling companies are coming out and they're being really big on we don't do home shows, and that might be really enticing for some people. However, when you don't do home shows, you don't meet people. And so then you have to pick up the phone and call people and ask if they want to buy a product. And I don't want to do that because I really don't feel like I'm a saleswoman. I just like to go into people's homes and love on people and serve people, and jewelry gets sold because it's pretty and they like it, not because I've done something to sell it to them. You know what I mean? So at the jewelry show, I make half of everything that I sell. So I make 50%. So if it's a $400 show, I make good job. If it's a $600 show, I make $300. Okay, y'all have passed kindergarten. I'm so glad. And so I love that's an easy way to make money. So if you needed a certain amount in your budget every single month, you could determine that by how many shows you're going to do, okay? The average jewelry show in Premier is typically around 400. Some will be more and some will be less, okay? But if your average jewelry show is 400, then on average, every time you leave your house, you're making an additional $200. Exactly. So if all you needed was an additional $200 in your budget to really help you buy groceries or just have some fun money, how many shows per month would you need to do? Just one, okay? If you needed more than that, let's say you needed an extra $1,000 in your budget to really help, how many shows would you need to do? Anybody do that quick math? 5, okay? All right, so you get to decide. Premier doesn't hang minimums or quotas over your head. You get to decide what's best for your family, how much extra income you need, and that's how many jewelry shows that you'll plan to do. Isn't that great? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, the second way to earn an income in Premier is through sponsoring. Now, you don't ever have to sponsor, okay? But what I love about sponsoring is this. You really get to grow a family and live life and do life as a family, which I love. And Premier rewards you for that, okay? So let's see here. Let's say I sponsor Cheryl, which is a true story. So Cheryl, come on up. Okay, so Cheryl becomes my Premier daughter. Okay, I sponsor her. From day one, I make 10% off of Cheryl. Okay, so Cheryl goes out and she does her jewelry show, and she keeps half, and she sends the other half to Premier, and Premier then sends me 10% of that. Isn't that great? I didn't even do anything. Well, I encouraged her, because that's what I do. I love hanging out with my girls. Okay, then true story, Cheryl sponsors Julie. So Julie, come on up. Yay for Julie. She just had her training show. So excited. Okay, so Cheryl sponsors Julie. Julie goes out and she does a jewelry party, and she keeps half and sends the other half to Premier. And from that, Premier is going to send Cheryl 10% and me 10%. Isn't that great? Yes. So great. All for just being an encouragement to Julie. Okay, now Julie, pick somebody you want to sponsor in the room. Michelle. Okay, Michelle. She can't sponsor Michelle because I already did.
Not a true story.
Not a true story. That's right. Okay, so Michelle signs up under Julie. Michelle goes out and she does a jewelry show, and she keeps half and sends the other half to Premier. Premier then sends Julie 10%, Cheryl 10%, and me 10%. Okay, and that is the 10, 10, 10. All right, so I can have as many daughters as I want. I can have as many granddaughters as I want, and I can have as many great-granddaughters as I want, and I'm always going to make 10% from them. Now, Michelle could indeed sponsor somebody, and she will, and then that would be Cheryl's 10, 10, 10, and I wouldn't make any money off of the person that Michelle sponsored. Do you guys understand that? Okay, and that's just because Premier wants to keep it very family-oriented. They want you to kind of know who's in your downline, and if it went past Michelle for me, it would be hard for me to keep up with all of those people, okay? Because the reason they pay us 10% is so that we can invest into the lives of these women, and it really does become a family dynamic, okay? So isn't that great? Woo, yes. Y'all give these ladies a big round of applause. Thank you. Okay, so that's the second way that you can earn an income in Premier. That does come from Premier. So doing the jewelry shows, you make that money right away. You're not waiting on a check from Premier. When you sponsor, you do get a check from Premier, and that comes in on the 10th of every month. Isn't that great? It's the 10, 10, 10, and it comes in on the 10th. And you get 10%. Isn't that so easy? So easy. So you're making 50%, or you're making 10%. And so it's real easy to remember, okay? All right, and then I want to tell you that there are 2 ways that you can get into Premier, okay? So we talked about 2 reasons why they're different, 2 ways that you can earn money, and then 2 ways that you can get into Premier. And the first way is through just the jewelry application fee. It's $395, okay? And that's the first way everybody has to get in, is through that $395. And that comes with a lot of great services. And so when you pay $395 to become a jewelry lady, that is giving you a jewelry license for a full year with no minimums and no quotas. Okay, that covers shipping for you for the entire year. So anytime you order jewelry or you order catalogs for yourself, you are not going to pay any shipping costs. That also covers insurance. So if something were to get lost in the mail, you would not be reliable for that. Premier would send a brand new piece of jewelry out to whoever it got lost in the mail for. Okay, and then that also covers sales tax. As far as filing state sales tax, you as a jeweler charge sales tax wherever the jewelry is being shipped to, okay? But we are not required to keep up with all of the different places that we've sold jewelry and all of the different sales tax numbers that we've sold jewelry to. Premier is going to keep up with that, and Premier is going to file all of that for us at the end of the year. So you might not think too much about that, but as a small business owner, you would be required to keep up with all of the sales tax that is all these different places. But Premier covers that, so we don't ever have to worry about that. Isn't that great?
Yes.
Yes, and that's something that you probably never even think about, but when you're in a small business, it makes sense. Okay, and so, like you heard me say, that allows you to be a jeweler for a whole year. So let's say you signed up in the month of November. Then next November, you would decide, did I like Premier? Do I want to do it again? And if you do, it's $350 to renew every single year. And that just renews all of the same services. Okay? Initially, you are going to get catalogs and order forms and all of that paper stuff that you would need, but it doesn't come with jewelry. Okay? And the reason why is because they do not want to require you to have inventory. So when you sign up in Premier, they're not making you purchase their product. They will give you a great option and a super huge discount for purchasing some items, but they don't push it on you as a requirement, okay? And I like that because it's not a buyer's club. Nobody is going to pay $395 to sign up in Premier just to get the 50% discount, because that's what we get as jewelry ladies. So that's really a protection for us. A lot of other direct selling companies that are cheaper to sign up in, you do have a lot of people just signing up to sign up to get the discount. And so that's actually a hindrance for all of those people who want to do it for real, because so-and-so can get it from their friend for 50%, and so they don't need to buy it for full price from you. But as a jewelry lady, most everybody is selling jewelry at cost to everybody. And so it's not going to be a hindrance to any of us, okay? All right, the second way to get into Premier, so after you've spent your $395, you have the option to get a jewelry package, okay? So if you choose to get a jewelry package, it is actually $1,300 worth of jewelry. What do you? Oh, thank you. It's actually $1,300 worth of jewelry and supplies. So if you'll look on that back table that I brought all the jewelry in, it comes with a tablecloth, it comes with 5 trays, a necklace, 3 necklace stands, a bracelet bar, a ring tray, ring sizer, all of that good stuff, and lots of jewelry, about 38 pieces of jewelry. Okay, come with that. And it's discounted from $1,300 to $475. Okay, so it's a great price for you to get into Premier and have a lot of great jewelry to put on your table. Okay, so your total investment, if you decided to sign up and get the kit, would be $870. Okay. What I love about that is, yes, I know right now you're thinking, oh my goodness, that is a lot of money. So I don't know if I have $870 to sign up into a jewelry business. But what I want to remind you of is that it is a business. So if you were going to open up a storefront or you were going to start a Chick-fil-A, it would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to do that. But you can start a jewelry business for just $870. And it's not a cost. You didn't just go shopping and get lots of stuff that now you go home and tell your husband, hey, I bought $870 off of Jane.com. I might be in a lot of trouble, okay? But if I spent $870 on a business that's going to earn me money back, then I've made a good choice, okay? So, so that's really it. So 2 reasons why Premier is different, 2 ways to make money, and then 2 ways to get into Premier. Okay, so that just gives you a little bit of information about that. And of course, there's a lot more that we could talk about, but whoever brought you here tonight or whoever invited you, definitely chat with them if you've got more questions. This is awesome, and we're so glad that you get to get a little picture of what we do every month and that you get to be here with us. So thank you. Okay, well, we're going to actually play a game to do an icebreaker because, although I don't hate the word icebreaker, but just a game to kind of get to know each other a little bit better since we've got some new faces in the room. And now that we've moved from Michelle's basement into here, I think it could become a little bit more formal, and I don't want it to do that, okay? I know there's something sweet about being in a living room. That's where we were our whole first year. So if you joined Premier in that first year that we moved to Birmingham, we were in my living room. That was so fun to sit on my couch and just hang out. And then we moved to Michelle's basement. We spent almost a full year. We moved to her basement in January. So we spent almost a full year in Michelle's basement, and that was so fun, but we were packed at the seams. Any of you that have been to Michelle's basement, weren't we like packed out? You could like barely even move. So now we've gotten to transition here, which is such a great space. I feel so, it's like green, and there's so much life, and there's so much fun, right? Yes, but I know that we're also sitting in rows in a hotel conference room, and I don't want it to become formal. I want us to chat and talk, and I still want us to be family and get to know each other, okay? So if you came in the room and you don't know anybody, we're going to make sure that you meet some new people tonight, okay? So we're going to play a game. I'm going to put you into 4 different groups. So why don't we do that first? I'm going to split you. I need you to take your purse and your clapper. If you don't have a clapper, there are some extras around. And I'm going to tell you where you're going to go, okay? All right, hold on. So you got to listen. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Y'all go and sit on the floor right there. Okay.
Can I bring my friends?
Oh, yeah. Take your friends. Take your friends.
I'm stealing from those friends. You're coming with me.
Okay, 1, 2, and... yeah, 3. Y'all go sit right there. Maybe we'll do 3 groups. And then, oh no, because then I have 1, 2, 3. Y'all go sit right back there. And we just yeah, move the chairs if you need to move the chairs so you can sit in a circle.
Do you have one of those? Do you have a sheet for me? Do you have a schedule?
No.
7:30.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, all right, here's what we're going to do. Y'all listen up. We're going to go around the circle as fast as you can, and I want you to share your name and your favorite thing about Premier. You don't have time to think about it, so it has to be quick. If the jewelry's your favorite thing, just say that, okay? So your name, your favorite thing about Premier, I'm going to give you 45 seconds. Ready? Go.
These two jewelry.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
Cheryl, the women.
Julie, same.
Michelle, I like Julie, Price Center. Jake, the cash. I'm Kim also, and Alex Story.
Okay, y'all done? Yes. Okay, all right, so here's what we're going to do. That's why you have your purses. I'm going to give you an item, and I need for you collectively to find that item in your purse. The team with the most items collectively in the middle of the floor gets a prize, okay? So here we go. Y'all ready? Okay, the first thing is eyeliner. Once you have it, shake your clapper. Once you have it. Okay, this.
Do we need to put more than one?
No, it's fine. Just one eyeliner.
You have more than one.
Yeah, just, good. Everyone has eyeliner?
I mean, like, if we have multiples, put one?
You can only put one?
Fine, put as many eyeliners as possible. Okay, how about a $5 bill? Anybody have a $5 bill? Yes. Do we have to have it out? Yes. Okay. Hi, Molly. Even if I have a baby in my hand? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, how about this? How about a feminine product? I do. There you go, girl. Good deal. Okay, how about a kid's toy? A kid's toy. A kid's toy. Okay, how about this? You got a kid's toy? Okay, how about a real photo, not on your phone, like a printed photo? Y'all got that? Yep. Oh, good. Oh, I have one. Yay! Yeah, y'all shake your clappers so I know you got these things. Okay, how about a piece of jewelry that's not Premier? Okay, how about this? A lollipop. Anybody have a lollipop? Do you have a lollipop? Yeah. Okay. Okay, how about a pair of glasses? Okay. All right, and here's the last item. A book that you are currently reading. A book that you are currently reading. A real book. Has to be a real book.
It is for real.
Anybody? Oh! You are not currently reading that.
Hey, I will.
Okay, all right, count them all up. Count up all of the items that you have in the middle of your floor. Picture.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many do we have? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 7.
It's okay, it's hard.
You only get one of each?
No, they had as many as they could have.
Oh, they were doing one of each, I think.
Oh, were they? Wait, did y'all do one?
It was just the same. 46, 46, 47, 48. You can grab that photo there. I had 37, 50, 38, 39. Oh, no, 40. 40.
Okay, how many does this group have?
41.
41. How many does this group have?
60. Oh,
60.
We have a lot of feminine products.
A lot of feminine products. A lot of feminine products.
40.
40.
40! Not getting a win, though.
Okay, so this group wins up here with 61. So here's what you win. You win one free raffle ticket. So go to the back and see Buster, and he'll give you one free raffle ticket. Which are white. They're white.
Oh,
Let me
that's
just count here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Okay. Yay! I need 10. All right, go back to your seat.
Jamie probably has it.
So you keep one and you put it in the bag. Alright, everybody let's see.
Keep one and then put one in the raffle bag when we go.
Way to go, team.
All my products are on the floor.
This is my idea. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. Okay, Michelle is going to come up and talk to us about something real quick before we do recognition. It's something that we can do the entire training. So even if you're a brand new, even if you are not a jeweler, this is still something great that you can take away, because if you do become a jeweler, then you can do something like this. Or if you're thinking about signing up and you want to see, hey, how many people might be interested in actually doing parties for me, then this would be great. Okay, so Michelle's going to chat a little bit for us. Yes, I can. Yes, sure, of course.
Okay, so just real quick, at the bottom, okay, there's two different things, and these are all on the Premier Rockstars website, but at the bottom there's a booking text. So what we're going to do right now is just have a couple of minutes, and we're going to do like a booking blitz or a bookathon, whatever you want to call it. And you just go down and look, and it says, hey Brenda, or hey Sally, or whoever, this, and you can say, this is Michelle, or this is Kaylee, or this is Kim, if you, just to make sure they know who you are, if it's someone that you're not really, really close to, but, you know, that you are still acquaintances with. I have a goal I'm trying to reach by, and obviously not November 8th, but you can pick, like, look at your calendar, maybe you want to say December 6th, because, or December 10th, and you just say, could you grab a handful of friends and meet up at Starbucks or a restaurant so I can show off my new line of jewelry. You could say my new Christmas jewelry if you want to do something, if you need to get some bookings before Christmas. You will, of course, get free jewelry as the hostess. And so you just send that out to them, and a lot of people will respond to something because it's like really, it's up close. I mean, it's close. It's not really far off. It seems spontaneous and fun, and so sometimes people are more likely to answer a text. Melody Box actually has a whole training, maybe not a whole training, but a good portion of a training on the Draper website on texting for bookings. But if you want to do before December, you can just say something about the Christmas jewelry. If you are full, if your calendar looks good between now and then, you can go to the Rockstars website, and there is a great photo, the Facebook page, that Danielle uploaded, and it's Ring In for Bling, because some people have trouble in January, just right after Christmas. So there's a really great promotion. It would be something, it would come out of your pocket, but it says something like, for whatever day you pick. So if they pick the 3rd, they would pick any ring, and they would only pay $3 for it. So you can text that out to people, and just, you can say, I have a goal by January 31st. And then you can just text them that picture. So, and if you get a booking during training tonight, I have tickets, and I have it's probably not going to be big fancy prizes, but I bought a couple of prizes because it's kind of fun. But I'll give out tickets. So if you, throughout training, if you get a booking, if someone responds back to your text, just like clap. And everybody will be encouraged because you'll see, oh, this works, you know, we're getting bookings. And so then at the end, we'll just draw for a prize.
Yes, that's great. Okay, so y'all take like a minute, grab your phones out, and just take a couple minutes. And you can use that verbiage to just, you know, type that into your phone. We're just going to give you like a minute to plug that in, and then you can send out text during training if you want to.
Yes. Oh. The thing on the top, the sharing text, that's something else that Linda Jones went over at training. And that's if you want to share the opportunity. That's a good way to get people to call in. And there are other phone numbers or YouTube videos or whatever. You can just pick which one you like.
Put that up there. We're going to give them a minute. So I know that's not your I can't type that fast. That would be what I was thinking. Fine. Okay. All right. Let's do some recognition and get y'all up out of your seats. So stand up if you love Premier Jewelry, which should be everybody in the room. Yay! And yes, use your clappers, please. I like noise. Get some noise. Jenny's a good clapper. You're gonna have to put your fingers down, I know, in order to clap so hard. Okay, all right, keep standing if you have a Premier Jeweler number. So if you're an official jewelry lady, keep standing up. Okay, I want you to keep standing up if you have one person in your downline. Okay, and if you have one person in your downline, I want you to come up here and see me. Every single one of you. And I want you to make a line right here. We're going to do something different tonight. Are you guys so excited? Those of you that have been training before are wondering, what in the world is she doing? Can I stand over here?
I know, I'm trying to too. I'm like, who else can I catch?
Okay, these are people, these are our leaders in the room because they have sponsored people. Isn't that so exciting? Yes. Okay, so this is Melissa. She has one jeweler. Y'all say hi to Melissa. And this is Michelle. Oh, you need to move over? Okay, Michelle, how many jewelers do you have? I don't either, so okay. 14. This is Nicole. She has two jewelers. This is Cheryl. She has one. Yay. This is Jenny. She has two. And this is Julie. She has one. Yay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some recognition, and these girls are going to do your high five line. Okay? Yeah. I know. And so we're going to start with, so you're going to go that way, and you're going to get the high five Melissa all the way down to Julie and me, and then you're going to go back to your seat. Okay? So the camera won't really see us all, and that's just fine.
Oh, we're going to cuddle. We can cuddle. Let's cuddle.
Okay. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand up if you did one jewelry show in October. Woohoo! Okay. All right, and we're going to celebrate you. So I want you to go over there. I know, this is so different. You're like, what is she doing?
Why are they making me get out of the seat?
Yes, and you're going to high five, and then when you get to me, you're going to tell everybody how many jewelry shows you had. One more. Okay, Julie, how many shows did you do? 1, 2, Jenny.
4 or 5 out of 1.
I'm gonna know your numbers. I did 10. Oh, that's really good. Y'all listen to Michelle here. 11. And Melissa had her training show. Isn't that awesome that she did a training show and sponsored somebody? Her first month in here. I know. Y'all take some notes. Okay, stand up if your highest retail jewelry show is at least $400. Yeah. Okay, let's go high five. Come on. I know, we didn't use it for this Sunday. Come on. Or 10. Y'all tell me. All right. 900. 7. Well, you can keep it. You turn it down low. Oh, let's tell what y'all's was. What's your highest retail show?
1,114.
Wow.
715.
Good. You gotta move the numbers.
1248.
1248.
I have no clue.
Yeah, that's it. Really good. Okay. All right, now stand up if your total retail, so all your shows all combined was $500 or more. I'm sure it was. Okay, y'all come get a high five. We're so proud. Y'all are going to have numbers now from now on. Wait now. Okay. was your retail?
Over 2,000.
It was over. It was.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Do y'all know your total retail?
17 something.
Okay, 17 something.
Well, it was 12, 57.
Altogether? Well, I don't remember.
No.
I know this much. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you
It's
gotta
the
know.
retail, not CD, right? 55.49.
Wow. Y'all are gonna have to look at your numbers. 5,200. Very good. You said it. Okay. So listen, you guys. The reason why I decided to do this month because I really wanted you to see what the majority of the people are doing. Because if Cheryl's total retail was what again?
55.
She made 50% of that. And so she made $2,500 more over that in a month. Isn't that awesome? Woo! There you go. And your sales too, because you have really high retail sales. So, anyways, y'all give your leaders a big round of applause. So proud of you. Thank y'all for standing up here. I just threw y'all into that. You didn't even know what you were getting yourself into. Okay. Yes. Hey, if you're a brand new jeweler, this is your first training. Would you stand up for me? Woo! Well, maybe it's not your first training because you've done a lot, but you're a brand new jeweler. And you just had your training.
You're up.
Yeah. If you just had your training show, you're a brand new jeweler. I want you to stand up and I want you to come to the front. You tell me to down. You can't. Okay. I want these girls to introduce themselves to you because they are brand new to our Rockstar family, and we're so excited to have them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with Cindy. I want you just to tell them your name and just one thing about yourself.
My name's Cindy Vining.
Who your premier mom is.
It's you.
Well, I know, but everyone's going to say something different.
Even though I'm old enough to be your grandmother. I work for Realty South in Pelham, and I just started.
Yay!
And I had my training show, and it was a $900 show.
Yay!
My name is Julie, and I just had my training show. I work for Home Depot on Highway 280, and my training show was $377.
I'm Kaylee. My jewelry mama is Jenny Nicholas, and I don't remember how.
Your training show, she had a $1,700 show. It was technically her first big show, so her training show was $440. Yeah. And she let her keep all the jewelry.
Yes, and she let me still have the
So talk about.
Woo! I have a good inventory now.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm
It's
pregnant.
not an inventory.
I don't have a big belly.
Oh my gosh.
20 weeks pregnant.
20 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, at 20 weeks,
Grant's
y'all.
had a lot.
I'm like out here at 20 weeks.
Hi, I'm Christy. Danielle Smith, premier mom. I had my training show on November the 2nd. Yeah. It was a little over $400. I just got a new job.
Yeah. Oh.
At Church of the Highlands.
Yes, I'm on staff at Highlands now, so I'm really excited about that.
My name is Tiffany, and I had my training show. Oh, this is my premier mom. Sorry. I had my training show last Tuesday, and it was a little over $500. And I had my first show yesterday, and it was $600.
My name is Melissa. Danielle is my mom. She's my granddaughter. My training show was in October, and it was a little over $400. She was the only party that I've had my training show, and I have a party tomorrow night.
Yay! Okay, well, y'all make sure to welcome these girls and say hey to them and encourage them and tell them that you're so glad that they're here. Okay? Thank you, girls. Okay, now I want to know. I know I had my guests stand up, but if you brought a guest, I want you to stand up. So if you brought a guest, I want you to stand up. No, I did too, but I can't win the prize.
She's mine.
Oh.
Unless she can count for two. Yeah.
Technically, I rode with her.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true about it.
She can count for two.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, y'all introduce your guests, everybody.
This is Kim, and I met Kim before Kaylee was the jewelry lady at her party, and now Kim is She's awesome. She works for liver transplant at UAB. She has like a really hardcore, serious job. And she is super, super sweet and loves our jewelry, and hopefully is going to be a jewelry lady. So, and they know each other from like forever. So,
yes. For years, and we're kind of neighbors.
Yes.
And then she'd be a great jewelry lady.
Yes, she would. And I also brought Stephanie Fuqua. She is my friend for a long time now. We've done small groups together. We've done life together. She's hosted parties for me. She has more premier jewelry than I do from hosting that many shows. And she currently sells 31, but I'm trying to convince her to make a lot more money selling jewelry. And she has bags too, so she's my bag lady and I'm her jewelry lady.
Michelle's a 31 transfer.
Yes.
So you can talk to Michelle.
And so is Kaylee. So I'm going to have like I just need to start marketing to 31. I just like give it all the other people now. I know, right?
Okay, Megan.
Okay, this is Clara, and she and I both are nannies for the same family, so that's how we know each other. She just moved here like, a month ago? Yeah, to Birmingham a little over a month ago, so she's relatively new here, and yeah, so we're really glad she came.
Michelle?
Okay, my name is Denitra.
Yeah, wave your eye.
And I know Denitra from, I guess it's been almost a year. I met her at a party, and she's just an awesome friend, and we've gotten to hang out. She's got a sweet little boy, Kayron, and they don't live too far from me, and so we've gotten to have several play dates and just have a lot of fun together. So I just want her to be a part of this family, because I think she can meet a lot of good friends and just be, that's such a great part about Premier is the relationship. So
yeah,
I'm excited that
you're
here.
Good. Well, thanks for being here. Okay, and I have my friend Molly in the back, who's about to have a baby next week. I know. Molly and I actually met like a month after I moved to Birmingham, and I've been trying to talk about Premier since then. That's like almost 3 years ago. So maybe one day, actually Molly and Michelle Barger and I, all of our kids that did gymnastics go, so that's how we met, and I literally met them the month after I moved here. So I'm so glad I have both of you here tonight. It was so fun. And then my friend Sandy, you can wave your arm too. Sandy's having her second baby, and she's been a sweet hostess. She's had 2 jewelry parties for me, and she's awesome, and I think she'd be great in Premier. Don't you? Yeah. So we're so glad to have some friends, fun friends here tonight. So who brought the most friends? I think Jenny brought the most friends because she brought 2 friends. So Jenny gets a fun scar. Yay! Way to go. I know she really wanted to win the prize. So.
I did. I had invited like 5 people and got 3 no's. So.
Hey, it's all good. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We do have some actual meat of training planned for you, so don't think we just came to have fun, although I want to have fun all night. But we do have some good training planned for you too, but here's what I want to do. I want to just take 5 minutes, and I want you to do a couple of things, okay? First of all, there are some awesome prizes up here that are for raffle tickets. So in the back you can see Buster. If you want to purchase raffle tickets, you're welcome to. If you don't, no big deal, okay? But it's $5 for 10 raffle tickets or $10 for 20 raffle tickets. And so you can put as many tickets as you want and whatever items that you really want to win, or maybe you want to disperse them in all 4, or maybe you really want one of them. Like I really want this scarf right here. I actually asked Dave if I could purchase my own raffle tickets to buy the scarf, and he said no. So somebody else gets to win the scarf. So y'all make sure you come try it on. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so buy some raffle tickets. There's cookie cake that says Premier Rockstars. So y'all go eat some cookie cake. Everybody has to have a piece of cookie cake. So get a piece of cookie cake or some water or coffee. There's coffee in the back. And y'all all turn around and look at that pretty paper that's on the wall back there. Do y'all see that? Okay, and then do you see on the floor there's like all these fun things like hats and boas and glasses and that fun stuff? Okay, so and I want you to take fun pictures of all your friends, get all dressed up and take fun pictures in the back. And I want you to post them on Facebook and tag Premier Rockstars. Okay, can y'all do that? Yes. Okay, so you have 5 minutes to buy raffle tickets.
No, we'll do 3 songs.
Oh, we'll do 3 songs.
3 songs, and I'll do a countdown on the last song.
Okay, 3 songs, eat, take pictures, go potty. Am I right? Okay, ready? Go.
Ready, break. Yeah, the one you got.
I wanted to do that.
No, I saw that. This is why I'm going to put
I'm good, how are you doing?
Drop them in. Yeah. Well, you keep one side. And then the other side. Keep that one. Put that one in the bag. Whatever gift you like the best.
You're welcome. What are the 3 questions to ask?
Shut up.
I love you!
Thank you. I love you. I'm wearing them on Thursday, just so you know. If you wear yours too, we'll match.
My grandmother was using
Because really the deals today,
because I see we're friends on Facebook. And so I see the picture. So I didn't know it was I drive by it a lot.
this cookie cake is amazing!
I'm trying to only text people that like I normally like are in my system, so that I'm not like randomly texting people I haven't talked to and then I'm like,
Last song, make sure you get your coffee and cheesecake. Take a picture.
Oh, my guest is.
No, you're not a guest. Okay, if you're a guest, make sure to get out your blue ticket.
Hold on, let me get my guest. She just walked out the door. 2 seconds, because she might win a prize.
Oh, well, I better get her. I already drew a ticket.
Have to be present to win.
Right.
Present to win.
Be present to win.
Oh, we
Okay.
do this thing with the Rockstar group that if the person's not here, you throw it and say she gone.
I can take another one.
Got a late minute addition there.
I gotta know. I'll put it back in. Okay, you ready? Jenny went to get her, but.
Jenny's screaming down the hall.
Hopefully it's not her. Okay, all right. This is ticket. I think they all start. Do they all start with 4880040? Who has that ticket? It's a blue ticket. 4880040.
It's a guest ticket. Anybody?
That's Molly. Woo! Oh, I put it back in there. Whoops. You get a necklace.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, show everybody what that looks like, Mom. Ooh, I like that. Good, you don't have that one already, do you? Okay, now if you're a jewelry lady, stand up.
Are you doing more guest ones?
I will later, yeah, I will. Don't worry. Okay, if you're a jewelry lady, get your pink ticket out. Ooh, these start with a 6. 662 002.
Oh,
Get excited! I know. Oh, yay. Nice. Should I do another one now? Let's just do another one. Okay, if you're a friend, stand up, friends.
It's really good.
Friends, stand up. Okay. Ooh, 522 968.
woo woo! She just went to the party. I'm serious.
Okay, it's a piece of joy.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay, all right. Okay, now if you're a jewelry lady, stand back up. Woohoo! You have to be excited, or I'm gonna give you prize. Okay, it's 662 005.
Me!
Woo!
Wow!
Oh, nice.
There you go. Yeah, I'll give those away later. We'll give away more prizes later. Okay, all right. Well, the reason that we have cake tonight is because it's Premier's 30th birthday, okay? So the month of November, actually November 5th was Premier's 30th birthday, and so we get to celebrate their birthday all year long. And so what I wanted to do tonight is I kind of wanted to open up the floor, and I just wanted to hear from you how Premier has impacted your life, okay? So maybe like just a blessing that Premier has been to you, or a way that Premier has allowed you to bless others, or a way that it's enriched your life, or just something that you're thankful for in Premier. And don't worry, we're gonna start with Cheryl. Cheryl's gonna give you a little kind of just testimony about her journey in Premier thus far and how it's impacted her life, and maybe just some encouraging words for you guys if you're considering Premier. And so I want you to be thinking about something that maybe you would like to share when Cheryl's done. Okay, so I'm giving you some think time to listen and decide if maybe you have something that you want to share. And I would love just to hear from a handful of you. Okay, so not everybody in the room, but just a couple of you, just how Premier has impacted your life. Okay, but we're going to start with Cheryl, so come on up, Cheryl.
Okay, so don't worry. She gave me a little time to prepare, so don't
I
feel like...
did give Cheryl.
And I'll try to cut mine down maybe if
No,
I
you're
need
fine. You're fine.
I thought I had like 20 minutes or something. 2 minutes.
No.
Help me down.
No.
Well, as Danielle said, my name is Cheryl Pierce, and I am excited to be able to share with you guys a little bit about my story. And I hope it encourages everybody here, whether you've been a jeweler for a long time or kind of brand new like I am, or if you're still in the room and still considering joining. It has been a true blessing to me. But let me kind of share kind of a little background, just because you'll kind of know where I'm coming from. I I'm in a few months about to celebrate 15 years wedding anniversary. And hi Joel, if you're watching. And we have 2 boys. I have a 26-year-old and a 22-year-old. I work full time, so I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And I don't normally look like this, which is why I love being a jewelry lady now, because I have to wear navy blue scrubs every single day of my life, or Monday through Friday, every single day, navy blue scrubs. I don't have a choice, so it's kind of fun to dress up now. I'm very involved with church and with my family, so I'm very busy, like a lot of you I know. So if any of that sounds familiar, those are the things that I used to not get into Premier, which was I'm busy, I don't have time, I have a family, I don't know people. I never could do anything like that. I'm not a salesperson, so there's a lot of things that I am like the last person. If you could imagine somebody, all your friends that you think you would be, there's some of y'all, I'm looking at some people that I know that we could truly testify that I am so not a person that you would have thought would have been a jewelry lady. So I say that to don't hesitate in sharing this business and the hope that it can provide and the blessing that it can provide, because I have a full-time job and a very busy life. But Danielle, she tried, let me tell you what she ended up doing. I know her from church, and so we served, we're greeters. We were greeters together. And then I ended up finding out about Premier about, I guess in January of this year. I went to a party that was hosted by another friend from church, and Danielle had that party. And so that was the first time I was ever exposed to it. And at that party, I attended with my cute little cross necklace and my watch, and that was it. And so I kind of got hooked and excited about it, and ended up hosting a couple of parties. And so some of them at work, got all excited. And then I ended up hosting a birthday party, which, so note to jewelers, birthday party celebrations are awesome, because I ended up getting a crazy amount of jewelry, like $900 worth of free jewelry, hosting that party. That week before, Danielle actually asked me would I want to come and attend a training like this. And I told her, no, I don't have time. No, I'm not as cute as you, because she's cute. And she's like, there's no way. I'm not as stylish as you are. She tried to convince me otherwise, and I'm like, no, I don't believe you. She was like, okay. So I had my party, and then it was awesome. I got blessed with an incredible amount of jewelry, but then I was like, oh, and you have made how much? How much for that party? Wow. And so it's kind of crazy, though. I look back and I know that God was already planting those seeds way before then, getting me excited and knowing that there would be a time and a need that I really would need this. And so a few days after the party, I just could not get it out of my head at all. So I got up the nerve. I actually rewrote this email like several times, and I finally prayed, and then I sent the email, and I said, all right, I need to do this thing. But before I sent that email, I had already done some research. I had gotten online. These trainings are online, so you can find them. And if you watch the trainings, I watched one training that got me like a password. So then I got on the Rockstars website. I was super. If y'all need some PI stuff, I'm the girl. Because I was all through the web looking up stuff. And so I watched trainings after trainings. And my biggest fear was that I would not be able to book a party. That was my biggest fear. And I don't know if I hope y'all are like that too, or maybe it was just me. That was me. I was just that's great. It sounds wonderful. That's awesome that you can make so much money. But I only know so many people. And then that's it. What am I going to do after that? So after I watched the trainings and stuff, I actually watched the Draper website and Melody Box, who is incredible. So I love all her trainings. And then there was like a booking boot camp. I mean, I was just like, okay, I need to get all of this and get this figured out. So if this is my fear, I was planning on conquering it. So my plan was that I actually said, okay, I need my investment's $870, $875, $870. I need 4 to 5 shows to be able to get my investment back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to book at least 4 shows so that I know. And my plan was that, okay, I'll book these shows and I'll make my money back. And then if this thing really doesn't work, then we'll have made my money back. I won't have lost anything, and I'll have an incredible jewelry box full of awesome jewelry. So I'm like, okay, I can't lose. So I think at that point I hit the send button when I realized, okay, I can't lose. So by the time Danielle and I finally connected, I already had 5 shows booked before I even signed up, before I even told her. And I told her, I said, okay, I'm doing this thing, and I really need to have my training show because my first party's booked in like 3 weeks. She was like, oh, let me get my calendar, hang on. So by the time I had my training show, I ended up with 17 shows on my calendar, which is why I just had an incredible month of October with 10 shows. So it kind of, it's like it almost became fun, you know, it's like a challenge now. Once I got those first 4 or 5, it was like, all right, this is cool. Who else can I call? All right, can you do a weekend or a weeknight? And so the biggest thing is, I just want to share is we've got the resources out there. Our, you know, our upline and the trainings and stuff, it's right at our fingertips. And I am telling you, I am not a salesperson by any stretch of the imagination. So if this is something that I can do, I'm truly telling you, it is something we all can do. The biggest thing I think is it's our fear that we have to face. And it's fear in everything. Fear in calling people and texting people. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I was sitting there going, oh, should I text her right now? You know, I mean, it's just jewelry. And they're not going to, they still love you. And I think the thing is, they do. That's what I figured out. It's just jewelry. They're not going to be offended at all. So I think the thing for, hopefully for all of us to remember, and I'm one that has to remember this as well, is that God didn't give us that spirit of fear. It says in His Word that He didn't give that to us, that He gives us power, love, and sound mind. And if we can walk in that and walk in His power and in His love and in His sound mind, and the sound mind is getting the resources that we need, talking to your sponsor, working through that fear, then it truly can be such a blessing to your family. I mean, it's met a huge financial need for me just immediately right off the bat. It is a sense of accomplishment as a woman, and then just to know that we can enrich other people's lives is pretty awesome and incredible to be a part of that. So I hope if anything of that you take from this is that if I can do this, if I can book 17 parties before I even became a jeweler, you can do it. Utilize those resources, and then just know that continue to just trust in Him, I think. Trust in God, and know that He put this in your lap for a reason. He put you in this time for a reason. And don't let the fear and the struggles that we face keep you from stepping out and doing what He's called you to do.
Awesome. Wasn't that awesome? So encouraging. Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks for sharing that. Would anybody else like to just take a couple minutes and share anything that anyway Premier has blessed you, or do you want me to tell it? Yeah, I'll let you tell it. Okay. Oh, Linda, come on up.
Oh, do I have to come up front?
Well, I mean, I would like for you to.
I will just tell y'all this because I was so much older than most of you. I was 50 before I signed up. But I do want to tell you that I was a very shy person. couldn't talk to people and look them in the eye. I turned red if anybody talked to me. But now I have people at church who come up to me because through Premier I have been able now, I can be called on to pray in church. I do liturgies, and I can do it all with a sense of peace and without turning red in the face. But Premier has provided that confidence for me because I love it. Besides all the fun stuff we get to do. So.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
I'm going to tell Kaylee's story.
Okay.
Okay. I just think, this is like my ultimate, I just think it's so awesome. So, Kaylee signed up for Premier, and it was a big step of faith, and the Lord really moved. She's done 31 and some other things, and they were kind of in a place where they needed a little extra cash. And they had decided the same month that she was going to sell Premier that they were going to start consistently tithing, which to each his own, but I think that's awesome. I think everyone should do it, especially even with your Premier money, because you don't always think about it. So they decided they're going to start consistently tithing. They take a leap of faith. She signs up for Premier, and it was on October 28th. So it was in that like couple weird days, a new thing, old thing, we're not really sure. So they go and they start doing the Sparkle promotion. Well, it was it October or November, whatever month that was. And so she didn't get it. But she didn't really know she didn't get it. It was just like whatever. So we go on, we book her training show. At her third show, she had a $1,700 show. I mean, it pretty much paid back her entire investment in one show. If that isn't a testimony, I don't know what is. But then she gets an email, I get an email, oh, by the way, we're also going to go ahead and grandfather you in and send you the Sparkle and send you all that free jewelry. So I just think that's so cool how the Lord, if we're faithful in just the little things like tithing, then He will just pour out His blessings and give you lots of, whatever it is, not only huge shows, but free jewelry and surprises. And we didn't even know it was coming. So yeah, that's really awesome.
If you're wondering what Sparkle is, anybody wondering what Sparkle, what was she talking about? A couple of you? Okay.
Sandy says it.
Yeah. Okay. So Premier's they ran a promotion in October and in November, and it's called Sparkle. And so when you sign up in October or November, so I think with Kaylee, I think she signed up like the weekend before it started. Yeah. And so they're giving all new jewelers who signed up in October or November an additional $300 worth of free jewelry from the Christmas line. So it is some beautiful, beautiful pieces from the Christmas line.
This is some of it, actually.
Yes, we'll talk about very specific. So anyways, so that's the Sparkle promotion. So y'all all have until the last Friday of November to make a decision of doing Premier, and you get an additional $300 worth of free jewelry, which is awesome. Okay, anybody else want to share anything?
Oh.
Okay, thanks, Julie.
I started out, I went to a party at Cheryl's house, and
Yes, she was at Cheryl's training show.
I was, and I had never heard of Premier, never even thought about it, and so when I left Cheryl's house, I thought about it all the way home, and I was like, I'm in sales, I work for Home Depot, I can do this. And so at that time I was going through a lot of stuff had been dropped in my lap, and I was going, okay, do I do Premier? Do I go back to school? Do I do Premier? Do I go back to school? And then I thought, okay, I'm going to go back to school. And then 2 days later, I called Cheryl and I said, okay, we need to talk. And so my husband and I were struggling financially, and we lived paycheck to paycheck, and I hadn't said anything to him, and I think the other hard part about it is that my mother makes jewelry. So when I said something to my mother, because I had to borrow money from my mom to get my first kit, my mother was like, you are kidding me. You are not going to do this to me. And I was like, okay, just back off. So she supports me, and she gave me the money to get it started, and the devil was on me really strong because I had to come up with so many ways to figure out how I was going to get my jewelry kit. I was bound and determined that I was going to get it, and I called Cheryl almost every single day, or I text Cheryl every single day, and I was like, this isn't going to happen. I mean, and I was going, okay, so I can't do this, and I can't do this, and it was just like the devil was just sitting on my shoulders. And I told Cheryl, I said, it's just not meant to be. And so finally one day, I text Cheryl and I said, guess what? She said, what? And I said, I have all the money to get my kit. And I said, I'm not going to fail. I'm going to do this. I had my training show Friday night. It was $377, and I booked 3 shows.
Thank you. Anybody else? I just love hearing people's stories. They're just so sweet. So not that you have to share if you don't want to, but I just love to hear. Okay. Well, if you decide you want to share something later, just let me know, okay? We'll make some room for you because I love hearing from different people. Okay. Michelle is going to wrap up that booking stuff that she talked about earlier. So we kind of started texting some friends. We've already gotten, Jenny got a booking,
And I got a
Tiffany got a booking. Oh, and she got another catalog show.
I forgot to put my ticket in the bag.
Oh.
She hasn't taken them up
Oh,
yet.
no, those are for, Michelle's doing some other, there's so many prizes tonight that you guys can get.
Does she need my coupon?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't
perfect.
think so. And so anyway, she's going to kind of wrap that up, give you guys a little bit more about bookings. Now, if you're somebody in the room that doesn't do Premiere, this is still really encouraging and helpful for you because it should Premiere ever be something that you decide to do. Like Cheryl said, her biggest fear was that she would get no bookings. And I think that's so many of our biggest fears is that we will fail because we don't want to sell jewelry to our friends, and we don't need to sell jewelry to our friends. And so Michelle's going to just give us a couple more tips. And then we're going to do some fun jewelry combos. Who wants to see some new jewelry? Yeah. So we're going to do that after we do some bookings. So come on up, Michelle. Yeah. You can see. Oh.
All right. So a couple of weeks ago, we had Jewel School in Gainesville. I had to think. And I went and I was able to hear Linda Jones, who is one of the, what is she?
Executive Director.
Yes.
In Premiere, and she did a talk on booking. So I'm just going to kind of recap what she told us at training. Okay, in order to get bookings on your calendar, you have to have a plan. And here's what your plan is. How much do you want to earn each week? So if you want to earn $200 extra a week, or if you need to earn $200 extra a week, and that's not really extra, that's just money that you need to have 1 show on your calendar each week. Maybe 2 because you're going to get cancellations. So then you need to go and look at your calendar and just see if you have no bookings on your calendar. And she was talking to everyone, and there were quite a few people who were in the boat where, you know, they needed bookings, that their calendar was kind of empty. Unfortunately, I did have some bookings on my calendar. But what she suggested everyone do is pick a date in the next 10 to 14 days where you would have a mystery hostess show. Now, this was before Premiere said you can have a personal jewelry show every month for this year. So I would say pick a day in the next 10 to 14 days. So if you want to even get out your calendar right now, if you're needing bookings, and look in the next 10 to 14 days when you might have either a personal jewelry show or a mystery hostess, go ahead and put that date down. And then you're going to want to star dates so that you really want to book. So after you've got your dates picked that you really want to book, you've got your date for your either mystery hostess or your personal jewelry show, then you have to sit and you have to say, okay, well, what is my why? Why am I in Premiere? Why? Because people want to know that. They want to know why this is important to you. Do you need the extra money? Is this your outlet? For me, I stay home with our 3 kids. I homeschool Clara, who is 6, And I love my kids. I love them so much. But this gives me a way to be around other women and have a little bit of adult conversation and not have 3 kids hanging on my legs, which I love. I wouldn't trade that for anything. But, you know, we all need to get out of the house sometimes. So that's my why. That is why I do. Well, and I absolutely love what Premier is about. I love that when I go to a jewelry show, that they're supporting missions and people are learning about Jesus. So that's my why. So after I know that, you're going to get on the phone and you're going to start calling people. And that is where you have this boot camp, this booking boot camp. Okay. And Cheryl actually, she mentioned this when you were talking. You mentioned the booking boot camp verbiage. This is probably very similar to what she used. So I am going. Danielle, will you? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be on the phone. So I'm calling Danielle because I want to book a party. Okay. So first I look at my phone for a minute and I dial her number and I look at it for another minute before I hit the send button, because how many of us do that? We look at it and we're like, okay, okay. Well, you have the words right here in front of you. You don't really have to think about what you're going to say. Okay, so I hit the send button.
Hello.
Hey, Danielle, this is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Oh, no, my kids run around naked. It's fine.
So is mine. Caleb's in the background. I don't even know what he's into. I won't keep you but just a minute. I'm actually calling to ask you for a huge favor. I am starting a new business to help make some extra money. Okay, now, if you're not starting a new business right now to help make some extra money, you can tell, okay, I'm sorry. This is a pause. This is a pause. You can tell, maybe you can say, I am trying to give my business a boost right now, or I'm trying to restart my business. Tell what it is to you. So, make that personal so you're not just absolutely following a script. You can still personalize it in there. Okay, I'm just trying to boost my business a little bit. Have you heard of Premier Designs?
Oh my gosh, yes, I love their jewelry.
Oh, let me tell you, I am a jewelry lady. Did you know that?
No. Why have you not told me that before?
Oh my goodness, why have I not told you?
I don't know.
Well, I need a friend who could let me come over and set up my jewelry on their kitchen table and invite a few friends over for coffee and to play in the jewelry. It doesn't even have to be a big deal, just you and a few friends. I can give you some free jewelry just for helping me out. What do you think?
Yeah, what is their hostess plan again?
Okay, so you get 30% of the retail in free jewelry, and then there are 2 $50 bonuses. So if you have friends who can't come, and you say, well, let you see a catalog beforehand, and you get $100 in pre-orders, that's an extra $50.
Yeah.
And then if 3 of your friends want to get a guilt-free shopping trip, you get another $50 free.
Yeah, my neighbor Michelle, she loves jewelry, so she'd totally have a party.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. See, and it's a really good idea to start thinking about who would be good, and then you can talk to them, and that'll help you too. And oh my goodness, for December and January, Premier has got an awesome hostess promotion. So you could even get more than 30%. You could get as much as 60% in free jewelry.
Are you kidding?
I am not kidding. If you have a $600 party, you could get 60%, which is at least $360.
Yeah, okay. I think I want to do one in December.
Okay, great. Let me get my calendar out.
Okay.
Okay, so then you just follow the arrows.
We made it really easy. We should have done this harder.
Yes, okay. So, okay, I just called you and you said no.
Okay. Wait, ask me again.
Okay. Let's see. I need a friend who could let me come over and set up my jewelry on their kitchen table and invite a few friends over just to play in jewelry and have some coffee. It doesn't have to be a big deal, just you and a few friends.
Well, I don't wear any jewelry, so I just don't know if that, I don't know about that.
Well, I will say I didn't wear any jewelry either. You can ask my friend Danielle. She's not here right now, but I didn't wear jewelry either before I started Premier. But I I would, you could always give jewelry to a women's ministry or something like that. I'm totally making this up, but there are resources that say this stuff. This is just an overcoming objection.
Okay, I could do that, but my husband works these ridiculous hours in the ER, and so I don't know if I have time.
Well, that's okay. I completely understand. I have another way that you can help me out. I have a mystery hostess show on whatever date you have it scheduled for. If you could come to that and bring 1 to 2 people, maybe your mom, your best friend, or neighbor, that would help bring new contacts to my business and also increase your chances of winning free jewelry. What do you think?
Well, my kids have been driving me crazy, so maybe I could do that and get out of the house one night. That would be better than having a bunch of people here.
Okay, that would be so great. Thank you so much for helping me. Let me get your email or mailing address so I can get you an invitation as soon as possible.
Awesome. Can you tell me the date of it, please?
The date is December 6th.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't have the date. So anyway, you can see that all you have to do, there are arrows to each one. So, you can try to overcome the objections if you want to. Thank you. You can try to overcome the objections like I did at first, or you can just follow that. You don't have to you don't want your friends to feel like you're pressuring them or whatever. But at the same time, a lot of people have objections that can be overcome, or that maybe an objection that you have. Like, I really didn't wear a lot of jewelry before I started Premier, which is why I never.
Which is why she sold bags first.
Why I sold bags first. Anyway, so that is one thing, and continue doing the bookings, the texting for bookings too, and that'll help you get some shows on your calendar. I got one girl. I just got to look and see when we're actually going to be in North Carolina over Christmas and see when we're going to be back, and she wants to do one at the end of December. So that's just a real easy way to get people to do something. Okay, so once you have those shows on your calendar, to keep it full, you need to be getting shows at your jewelry shows. So you need a good booking activity. And if you are getting bookings at your jewelry shows, you don't need to change anything. Unless you're just bored and you want to try something else. But if you're already getting bookings and you're being successful with that, you don't need to change anything. But if you're not, you might want to change things up. Like this is a true story. I had a jewelry party last night, or yesterday afternoon, and there were 2 ladies there, and neither one of them, they were the kind of ladies that when they said no, they didn't want to do something, I just went with it, and I didn't say anything, but I didn't get any bookings, and I was like, okay, I need to change this up. But I'm actually, when I call them back sometime this week, I'm going to talk to at least one of them. One was like, no, I'm really not interested in doing that right now. And I said, well, just put maybe later, and I will call you in 6 months or so. And so you can always do that. You can always use the people who say, no, I really don't want to. Just say, well, just check maybe later. I would like to do one. And then you can always call them later when you're needing bookings. And then they'll expect you. I mean, it won't be out of the blue when they've said, no, I don't want to do a show. But anyway, so make sure you have a fun booking activity that people will be interested in doing. There are lots of them out there. There are lots of videos. I'm sure there's lots of stuff on the Rockstars website and then other websites as well.
Even if you just go on YouTube and Google like Premier Designs booking activity, there's umpteen videos. Lots of great information.
Lots. That's a lot. Umpteen is a lot. Yeah. And also, girls are going to be more likely to book with you if you are serving them and if you're being friendly. So if you've had a bad day and you're not feeling good, and you go in there and you look like you've had a bad day and you're not feeling good, they're maybe not going to want to book a show. But if you go in and you've had a bad day and you're not feeling good, but you put on your fake smile and you you do your best acting job, and it looks real, eventually it's going to become real because you're going to start having fun. But if you're having a good time and you're serving them and they're having a good time, they're going to be more likely to book a show too. When you ask at checkout, because we all need to ask at checkout, which I do not always do, but this is also more true stories, but you need to always ask at checkout and do as I say, not as I do. I do try to do this. I'm trying to get better about this.
Preach on.
I know, I am. I'm preaching to myself. So, but you need to have your calendar out, which means that you don't need to have left your calendar in your van when you were driving your husband's car, because you need to have your calendar with you so that you can pull it out and hope that, you know, you have it. But you need to have it to the month that you want. So when you've got those dates that are starred, you need to have those open first and like try to offer those to people first. Say, oh, I would really love to do one on this day. This is going to be such a great day, or whatever. You know, just encourage people, like help them pick the date, and you can help them pick a date that you need as well. After you've got your bookings, things that you can do to keep them, you can meet your hostess. Meet up with your hostess. Don't just give the. I used to always just give the hostess packet, and but I think it's really good if you can meet with your hostess and you can go over the hostess material in person, and that way she can hear like just one-on-one when you're not distracted with other things that are going on. So that's a really good thing you can do, so that she knows exactly what she needs to do to earn her money. Another thing you can do is hostess tic-tac-toe, and this gets the hostess more involved. And I didn't print out a bunch of these, but these you can pass them around and look at them. I'll
take a picture if you want.
Yeah, they're on the Rockstars website. But this is something that you can do to get the hostess involved. If you cannot do the free jewelry, I mean, if you just don't have that luxury, there are other things you can do to give the hostess something for playing that will make it fun. And make sure, one of the things in the hostess tic-tac-toe is to schedule a time to meet with you to hear about the business. And you can always do that when you talk to her, when you go to do your hostess coaching. So that would be a good time to do that. And that way she would have the opportunity to make her show a training show. So if you are being consistent in your efforts, your calendar will start to show it. And remember, Premier works when you work Premier. So if you are doing your part, Premier will work for you. Another thing that we have to remember is that we can't pray for God's will to be done and then sit and not do anything. Like you can't say, Lord, I want your will to be done in my life, and then not pick up the phone, and not call people, and not ask people at jewelry shows if they want to book a party. If you're trusting God that He is going to help provide, you've got to do your part. So we need to do our part, and if we're doing our part, we can leave the results to Him. And my husband texted me the exact verse. It's not that. It's right. A good verse, I'm just going to leave you with this. But as for you, be strong. Don't be discouraged, for your work has a reward. And that's 2 Chronicles 15:7. So don't be discouraged, because all of your hard work will pay off.
And one thing I loved about Jewel School, they said if you were a realtor and you decided that you were going to start selling houses, you would not go to your top closest 5 friends and say, hey, you should sell your house, because you just wouldn't do that. So why are you doing that in your Premier business? If you're constantly going back to the same 5 friends, wanting them to host a show for your business, it's kind of the same thing. And that was like the one thing about Jewel School, to add that out there, that really stuck out to me. I love that example, because I have a lot of friends that I want to keep going to. Why don't they want to book? Maybe I got to get out of my circle. Okay, who's ready for some combos?
Yeah!
Okay, yep.
Jenny, you need to get in the middle so everyone can see your combos.
Take one of these. I will. Just wait your turn. It's coming. Okay, who's ready to have a little fun with this, right? Everybody knows that the way to boost your sales is to get more items, right? So these are combos that combine lots of items, and they're just fun and pretty. And I think one of my favorite things about Premier is creating like new combos. And a lot of mine are stolen. They are from Pinterest. That is fine. You know, don't work harder, work smarter. That's what my husband always says. So don't reinvent the wheel, all those things. It's already there. I put a link on how to get to my Premier Pinterest site. I have all of these are on there. So if you're like, I don't remember what that one is, you can go there and check it out. I have lots of ideas. So I like to create little cute, trendy words, or not trendy, but catchy words for my jewelry combos, because at my shows, it really makes people remember the jewelry and then want the jewelry. I want that sea chick thing, or I want that whatever. So, I'm going to show you some examples, the first example, and I'm going to need volunteers. So, we're going to keep this exciting and fast. Okay, who are you? Come up. Come up. Okay. Papaya. How many of you have papaya? Who has papaya? Love papaya, right? I don't remember who it was. Last training when we did combos, she talked about how orange is one of the huge colors of the season. So you can take papaya and you can twist it, okay? You can twist it in a knot. It'll look just like sea breeze. I'm not going to do it right now because it'll get twisted, and then I won't be able to show you my combos. But papaya twist is papaya simply twisted in a row like sea breeze when you crochet it or when you put knots in it. And you literally can just twist it and twist it and twist it till it looks twisted and chunky. And it looks awesome. It is awesome. It is so fun. Do it. Yes, I can, but it will mess me up because I'm in a hurry. I only gave you 5 minutes.
Maybe do it after.
We can do it after. We can do it after. Okay. So now we're going to take papaya and we're going to put it on. Oh, I just love this. Okay, we're going to do papaya chick. And this is something simple. Before I started selling Premier, I was obsessed with chiclet. My friends used to make fun of me because I was so obsessed with chiclet. So I love chiclet because it has so many different colors in it. And you can wear it with anything. And you can wear it with solids and stripes. So we take chiclet and we simply add it into papaya. And it really just adds a little bit of color. Not a big deal, but super cute, right? You can do the same thing with sea breeze. It's not actually on. Yes, it's not actually on my list, but you can actually take chiclet off, and you can do just sea breeze, and you can mix this because orange and blue actually, or teal, actually do look good together. So you can take it and you can just add it for super chunk. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Yes. So sea papaya is not on there, but there we go. Okay, I need another volunteer. Oh, actually, I already have a volunteer. Danielle. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being a good volunteer.
Danielle, wait out.
Yes.
Just wear it to your seat.
Oh. Yeah, you can get it out. Here's a piece of candy. I'm giving Danielle candy for being such a good volunteer. Okay. How many of you love It's a Wrap?
Yeah.
Right? So cute. And we always wear it as a bracelet. How many of you know you can wear it in your hair?
Yes.
Does anybody know that? Does anyone sing that? Yes. Very simple. You can do it in your hair. You can tie it in a knot. You can use a twist hair bow. They have it doubled in the picture I saw. I don't know anyone whose head will actually fit in it doubled. Don't try that. Just take it and tie it. It'll be really much cuter that way.
They might use a ribbon.
Yeah, and you can use a ribbon.
I use 2 ponytails.
Yeah, you have to use 2.
Yeah.
But everybody knows, no one thought, oh, this could be a necklace. But how many of you love easy living, right? It goes with everything, so many things to do. Older women love easy living. So if you're going to an older show, they love it. I don't know why, but they do. Or younger. Or younger. It doesn't matter, too. It doesn't matter. But look at this. We throw, oh, look how good it looks with me. Right? That's what I told you. Look at that. Oh, look at that together, right? You throw easy living on, wrapped up, or all wrapped up or whatever. And then that, even with Manhattan, it looks so good, right? Probably wouldn't have thought about that, right? There's another example. Thank you for being such a good example. Okay. All right. Michelle, come up. Okay, these are 2 simple ones. Very, very simple ones. How many of you have wordplay? Anybody have wordplay? Love wordplay, faith, hope, love, all those things. My daughter are Addie Faith and Elena Hope, so these are like my go-to bracelets. They go with everything, right? They look really good with stactation, which she has on. You can, everybody knows the more bangles you have, the better, right? So, anyways, we're going to take stactation off, or however you say it. I don't know. Stackstation, yes. We're going to put this on. And then we are going to take ombre. Ombre, anybody got ombre? Anyone who has a kit has ombre, right? Yes. Super easy to do because everybody has it. You're going to take it, and you're just going to mix them through. And with that blue shirt she has on, with my outfit, with any of these, you can pull them back through. And I'll let you do it. So they're rotated through, and just mix and match, okay? That's an easy thing to show at your shows. It's an easy way to boost sales. They're both pretty good priced items, but look how cute that looks. And you can wear that with any color blue. Cobalt, once again, is that color of the season. So that is word ombre. Now take ombre off for me. Now, who else got a kit? Can't get enough, right? These simple look like David German bracelets, also big sellers. We take those, we put those with wordplay. Same thing, rotate them through. Super cute, super easy. Lots of bangles. I love walking in a room and making noise. It's like they know the jewelry lady's coming because I'm jingling all the way, right? Kind of fun, right? And look at that. Look how cute that looks. Isn't that pretty cute? Yeah. Once again, bring your faith with you. Okay, cool. You can get this out. Okay, next. Who's next? Let's see. Kim, come up here. Okay.
Kim?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Wait,
this,
where's Kim?
You can, come on. This is a super, we'll come back to that one. We're done. We're going to go to Prissy Knight because I've already used her in my last story show for this. How many know that you can do so many things with opening night? Oh my gosh, the list is endless. Do you all use this at your jewelry show? Yes. Say yes. Everybody say yes. Everyone should say yes. This Sea Breeze or Copper Canyon. There's so much you can do with it, okay? So, true story, I wore this combo to a job interview and I got the job. So therefore, I'm a huge fan of this combo. This combo is called, what do I call it? Prissy Knight. How many of you have an enhancer? Anybody have an enhancer? Sparkly enhancer is best. Another way you can really boost your sales at your shows is if you talk about enhancers and say, like Danielle says, I stole this from her. I'll give her the credit. How many of you have your old grandmother's brooch at home, okay? Or like old antiques things. You have your old grandmother's brooch. What are we going to do with that? We don't know what we're going to do with that. It's old. We don't know. Well, we can take it and we can put it on opening night. And I don't want to shake you or pin you here. But basically, we take it. And I would obviously get it not twisted. But look how pretty that looks. Right? And you can actually use opening night. Everybody knows how to crochet. Does everyone know how to crochet opening night? No, I'm getting
super easy.
Super easy. I did have to watch a YouTube video, and then Danielle had to reteach me after that. But simply put, you take it and you just twist it all the way through. Take a piece, pull it like you do if you've ever done a hairband where you kind of put 2 and 2 together. The same thing, which I'm obviously unwrapping it all as I go. But you can do the same thing, and you can take Prissy or an enhancer, and once it's crocheted, you can use it. And I feel like pretty much every time I've shown this at a jewelry show, I've had at least one person by opening night. That's a $40 necklace. Can really boost your sales. So obviously this is what that would look like, okay? So you can do both of those. That is Prissy Knight. But my newest combo, and one I did not steal from Pinterest, which I'm very proud of, is this simple one that I call Opening Arabian, okay? I wore this to my daughter's birthday party with a black dress kind of thing. Looks so good. Simply what you're going to do, and I'm really not going to be able to completely show you, that's why my Pinterest board is really the best place to go. But you're going to take Arabian Nights, which most of you came in your kit if you're a newer jeweler. And I have to kind of do this on the floor, but we're just going to pretend for right now for lack of time. But you're going to take opening night and you're going to take Arabian Nights and you're going to just twist, put this in 4 and just basically come up. Like I said, I would show you on the floor, but then you couldn't see what I was doing. You're going to twist it around, okay, till you've got it all twisted. And then you're going to take it and you're going to twist it more, okay? So obviously it works a whole lot better on the ground, okay? You're going to take it, and with the clip it, you're going to clip it. It's going to be this big, chunky necklace with this little black in it. Looks so good with a black dress, okay? And you can actually do that with so many necklaces. You can take Frost, the new necklace. You can take New York City, the new necklace, and you can twist all of those into opening night, Sea Breeze, all of those, okay? And they look so good. They're chunky, they look dressy, they cannot look dressy, it's great. So, okay, last and not least, everybody loved the Christmas story, right? Woohoo! How many of you know that Avery was probably the most amazing thing created? Okay, it's affordable and there is so much you can do with it. Whitney, come on, let's go. She's my rock star, okay?
It comes in the kit right now.
It comes in the kit right now. If you sign up, it's part of Sparkle. So, Whitney is going to crochet my Copper Canyon, which is the new version of Opening Night and Sea Breeze. And I love it. It goes with so much I've got a lot of like gold sparkly shirts for Christmas parties. Anybody want to know what they should wear to their Christmas party? Like, need some ideas? Okay, here are some ideas. Go into the store and buy anything with a little sparkle. Tons of like silver, gold, black. If it's got a little bit of sparkle, it'll look perfect for a Christmas show, okay, or Christmas party, any of that. Okay, so we've got this crocheted, okay, and we're going to take a clip it, and we're going to clip it. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take a clip it, and so we have Copper Canyon with a crochet. Pretty right, okay? You can actually take Avery, and depending on which look you're going for, the gold look, the regular look, you can take it and pull it around one of the beads. And look at that. With that gold or silver shirt for Christmas parties, isn't that so cute? Yeah, definitely. You can do the same thing. I call it belizery. This is definitely on my Pinterest page with about 50 other things you can do with Belize. But you take Belize and you simply just put it wherever you can on Avery. You can actually just do the gold, and you can actually take Avery and as well do your chunky twist with opening night, and it looks awesome hanging down off of opening night as well. I think I have that there. And we also have New York Paparazzi, which is what Kaylee has on. Now, I would probably do it with a clip it just so, here, come stand up here, just so that it's not, choking you out. But you also get this in the sparkle kit. This is part of the sparkle, so if you're thinking, maybe I should buy a kit, this comes in it. And look how cute that looks. She was rocking it out on her Facebook already. And everyone was commenting about how cute it looks. So.
I had on a plain black shirt, and I was like, I need something to spice it up, and it's just like,
there it is. Totally did it. Okay, so how many love that one, right? So are y'all getting anything out of this? Are y'all getting some ideas? Okay, another last final one. I know a lot of y'all asked me last time. You saw my what I wore to training last time, which is kind of what got this whole thing started. You can also take Montana and put paparazzi on that, which is what I did. And I did like a short 2 different layers. And you kind of want to do it on the black side, okay? If you do it on the on the diamond side, it doesn't look as good. So keep it black, okay? Stay with black up here, stay with black up here, so that you're all in black. So if you try to go and put the diamonds in with this, it's going to clash, okay? Not good. Not a good choice. Okay.
We need to take pictures before you leave.
Look good on this side.
Is this good?
Yeah, exactly. Also, last night I kind of created another one that right now I'm so obsessed with. Anyone seen the Margot necklace?
Yes, it's on the table.
It's on the table. You can actually take that and you double it where the gold lines up with the gold, and you put Avery on it. Oh, it is so cute. I'm definitely wearing it to my next job interview. Because I have another one. So, anyways, okay.
Getting new jobs.
I know. No, this is for the same one. This is going back. Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm a jewelry lady, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Sea Chick. It's super easy. I showed most of y'all last time, but I just love it. You're gonna take Chicklet, and I do it better when I have more time. But you're gonna take it and you're going to simply weave it through. You can do it after or later. Doesn't matter. Typically, I'll end up twisting it first. So, we're going to take it and we're going to make it really tight and twisted, okay? And then we're going to take our Chicklet and weave it on through like so. And obviously, I'm in a hurry, so it's really not going to look as good.
Oh, it looks great.
But you're going to take it and you're going to clip it and you're just going to put it together. And it's so cute, and it adds all the colors of the rainbow. You can wear it with anything, okay? You can wear it even with this shirt. And it is really just a fun piece. You get 3 sales out of it. You get Sea Breeze, you get Chicklet, and you get a clip it. So when you show it, make sure you show it with a clip it. Because you can do it if you tie it, but it's not going to work as good, okay? So this is Sea Chick. So anybody have fun with these, like these, you can check out my Pinterest board. I'm constantly posting new ideas. Now, I don't typically like to just take selfies of myself, so you will see some selfies on there. It's really only for the jewelry. So just know that. You will see selfies, but it's really just to show off the jewelry or the combo. Okay? So, give you some good ideas?
Awesome.
All right. Okay.
jewelry. Jane will stay after, and she's going to show papaya if you want to see that.
Oh yeah, there's a couple ones on papaya I didn't even talk about, like peachy papaya. There's a couple on there that I didn't show, but for lack of time I couldn't. So they're all in my Pinterest board, but I'll show you more.
Yes. Yes, I said. Okay. All right. So, do y'all want to know who wants some raffles?
Yeah.
Okay, get your raffle tickets out. Okay, I'm so sad I have to give away this scarf because I really want to keep it. Isn't it so cute? On me? I think I should keep it. Too bad I didn't buy any raffle tickets. Okay, so you put some raffle tickets in the scarf bin. Get them out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, give me some music, please. Okay, our scarf winner is 692 5485. Woo! You better be excited about this scarf. Woo! So you gotta get it. Way to go. Okay, then we've got a great little journal that tells you that you're loved unconditionally. And then get some water to drink with it. Because you can't have coffee. Well, you can have coffee. Okay, let's see. The winner of that is 692-255-48.
Oh, that's me.
Oh!
You like lucky girl today.
I know.
I'm on a whole string. 6-second recreate. Yes, I know. I'll give it away.
Okay, then we have a nice coffee mug that says joy. Doesn't it feel so warm to your soul already? And then a great little change purse or something like that. Okay, and our winner is 692-5478. Oh.
Yeah. If you don't do this, you don't win.
Okay. That's how you win. That's how you win. Okay. Tune my heart to sing thy praise. Isn't that so cute? Who wants this? Woo! Okay, let's see who wins it. That would be 692-5504. Okay, and if you are a friend or a guest, stand up. We're going to give away something else. Get excited, people. Okay, and the winner is 488-0041. Woo! We have some Bible verses for you. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, be happy. You know? Okay, 488-0037. That's you. Yeah! Get on the Bible verse. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more for you.
Go, man.
Okay, 488-0035. Kim. Oh, Kim should have her own ticket.
Kim, scream. Scream, Kim.
Woo! Okay, and if you're a jewelry lady, I like being loud though like that. 662-015.
Oh, so close.
Know what mine is.
That's okay. Linda, we can get in. Mine says 01. How more do I have? It's torn at the end. I have a lot more. Okay, let's do another one. 622-022. Yay! Woo! I have a lot. Can I get them all away? Okay, let's do... Oh, I have so many. Okay, I can't do them all. I'll do two more. 662-019. Putting on your purse.
Thank you.
Okay, last one. And then we'll do some more friends. 662-009.
your table. And they were kind of based off our theme verse of Do Life Big.
Yes. Yeah, every year we pick, for Jewel School, we do Jewel School twice a year, which is in Gainesville. And we pick like a worship song or a praise song, and we use it as our theme, and then we do scripture off of that every year. So it's a super fun thing to do. And then I have lots of scripture in my house because Dave does them for us every year, so I figured we'd give some away.
Handmade, limited edition. I will sign the back if you
Okay, real quick, before you head out, next month there's no training, but there is a Christmas party, okay? It is December 15th, so it's still the third Monday, so we're keeping true to our third Monday. It's going to be at my house at 7 o'clock, and it's adults only. So get babysitters for your kids, bring your husband, and come hang out at our house. We're going to do dips and desserts, so bring your favorite dip or your favorite dessert, and bring what do y'all say here? White elephant or secret dirty Santa? What is it?
Yeah.
Dirty Santa. Okay. I don't know. It's different from Florida.
White elephant.
And white elephant, that's like normal stuff in Florida. Dirty Santa's like, it's weird.
Yeah.
So I have to learn some southern things here. Okay, so a Dirty Santa, so bring a gift that's like $10 or $15, and we'll do a Dirty Santa at my house. So an Evite will be coming out, but we'd love to see you. And then we'll be back here in January, okay?
You guys like our new spot or no?
Yeah. Okay, well we have and what's next week?
Fun to share.
At my house.
Yes.
And Michelle's birthday.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! That's it. Next Monday is Fun to Share. It is going to be
my birthday party.
/ Michelle's birthday party at Michelle's house. So the place we used to have training is where Fun to Share will be held next week, okay? At 6:30. All right? Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's just pray before we go. Oh, and then we'll give away prizes, yes.
Well, I need to make sure I've gotten everybody should see that got
Do you want to do that right now?
I would do that. Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone else get a booking during training tonight? Okay.
Ooh, Christy.
And let me not run into the camera. That would be bad. Okay, so did I give everyone who got a booking a ticket? Okay. Will you share?
Did you tear yours off too?
And then
Yeah, I just I can't pick it because you. Okay.
Oh, we may drop it. This is such a cute little folder here. I like this. Kind of
okay. It is 522970.
Oh my gosh, it's really big!
Okay.
Are you doing 2 prizes?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I guess I could do 2.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, since I drew you first, I'm going to let you pick.
Oh,
So, since it was for bookings, these are cute little things that you can give out at your parties. You can either give them as like a hostess bonus, like if you book a show, you can get one of these, or you can give them out as door prizes.
Yay! Okay, and the next winner
is 522969.
Yay! There we go. Okay. All right. We are gonna actually stand up and make a circle and hold hands in prayer.